Hello. Okay, so what up? I guess you have to wait for the people to get on. What up? Thank you. What up, Rico? Shino. What up, Teflon? Okay. Hey. Not you almost fell asleep watching for me. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So yes, I did make a statement on the radio this morning, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover, and I was asked about the rant against me, and I gave a really cute answer. I did. I kept it cute. And I mean, that's what it was, because I wanted to have some level of professionalism, even though I was called so many things. Miss Piggy, big fat ass. I mean, just a whole lot of slanderous things. Okay? So, and to insult my character, girl, I don't know you at all. What up, Lucky Luck? What up, Dree Taylor? I know a lot of people been waiting, so I'm trying to wait. Girl, no, I did not. Thank you. It's the Flint water. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm not get sidetracked because I got a little ADHD. Okay, so I did address it on the radio. I kept it cute because I'm a professional. I've been doing radio for over 20 years. For those that didn't know, clearly she did not. She was there, as she said, for Jock and Shawty. Okay, cool. I thought it was a great interview. Cool interaction. I asked something that I wanted to know. I didn't write it down, but honestly, I didn't know that anyone hadn't asked the question like that, because I mean, honestly, I've heard of her. I've seen her box before, but it's something that I wanted to know. Honestly, I've never heard of her before until it came out that her and Papoose were messing around with one another. And then I started connecting the dots. I was like, yo, that's the young lady who, you know. So I just asked her something, and per her last live, the question was cool. It was cool. It took her back a little bit, but it was something. I came from a olive branch standpoint. Like, girl, we did some, we done been in some situation with these men before, and here's, what it is. I was not interviewing Remy, so I would just please like for people to stop saying, well, Remy did this. Stop bringing that lady's name up. I was interviewing Claressa Shields. If I was interviewing Remy, then me and Remy would have a conversation, because I want to know the backstory of this relationship that we felt was a beautiful Black love story, right? And so people had heard rumblings of them not being, maybe they were together, maybe they weren't together, or what have you. And then boom, we heard Claressa Shields. So boom, there she is. So that was my immediate, I guess, way of knowing who she was. With that being said, I feel like I'm trying to be still careful with my words. I felt like the interview went well. I felt like we even had a little banter. She like, oh, I want to arm wrestle you. We took pictures. It was over for me. What had happened was when it hit the internet, it was a different story for her. Because upon leaving, they reached out to the producers of the show and wanted pictures so they could promote the interview, right? All of that is still cool. So because of the comments, or like, oh, she felt like I tried her because of what people were saying in the comments. And so she started making comments about me, basically saying, yeah, anybody else, the next person that asks me something like that, I'm not going to be so nice. God is really working on me. And all of this is after the interview. People that we just interviewed, going up for her, basically saying, oh, you know, it was an inappropriate question, and the reason that matters, and me saying, wait, hold on, dude, like what type of time are we on right now? So it started changing on me. So we went from a professional interview to what it is. The only reason that I feel like I needed to go up is because she's trying to act like she didn't threaten me. She sent threats after the interview towards me. So if you're trying to figure out why on an interview I said, well, this is why I asked her that question, because it's something that we were thinking, okay? Okay, he may not be your manager, but what does he do for a living? Because, ma'am, little ma'am, don't play with me. Let's not do that. I kept it cool, professional, or whatever. And people are trying to like, well, you did an interview and you spoke on Pat. I understand you're trying to defend your love and your honor for your man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. I feel like I don't want to keep talking about this. It is over for me. We do 2 to 3 interviews a week. It's my job to do that. It just changed. So why people are like, well, how come she ain't say it then? Because it was cool. It was cool. And it wasn't anything else to say. I let her give her what her response was. I didn't challenge it because your answer is your answer. All right. So anyway, other than that, she sent threats. People from my team that I work with, we're like, oh, you better be careful, you know, in the comments because they're watching and she's with this person and that person. Like I'm supposed to be scared. Girl, all I did was an interview. Now you want to fight me about an interview? That is absolutely wow. That is what I didn't say on the radio this morning. So, please go see this lady fight. She fighting August 15th. She ain't buy no advertisement for the radio station. Girl, we are not talking about it no more. I'm going to shut it all the way down. We're not talking about this Claressa Shields thing. I am over it. I am past it. Whatever her and this lady husband do, that is their business. Okay? I'm over it. She answered the question that I wanted to know, and I'm over it. Please go see her fight. Okay? You cannot use me for publicity, ma'am. You got to pay for advertisement next time. Let's see. Let me see. You banning me from coming to the State Farm Arena in my city is absolutely incredibly adventurous of you. So I'll just say this. The utter disrespect that that she gave me after threatening me, and all I did was said what I usually say, my thoughts about a situation. Yeah, I did see a young vulnerable girl who is being led by an older man. I don't want to run her out of ATL. I love my hometown. Thank you for the people that, you know, got my back or whatever. But the only reason that it turned into different energy was because this young lady started sending threats to me. And I got in defense mode. And then that's where I don't know how. I'm not Michelle Obama. I am not this cookie cutter. I'm myself at all times. on somebody else's platform. I wasn't going to get on the radio dragging and doing all of this, but I mean, it's kind of getting out of hand. And I did reach out to my lawyer because, number one, she did lie on me, but she keeps saying that I lied on her, which is absolutely bananas. But she threatened me. So the energy changed. And, ma'am, I am not scared of you. I just want to make that clear. You called me a pussy, which is crazy and very disrespectful. I never called you out of your name. Not one time. But for you to disrespect me the way that you did, and we extended, because, I mean, Jock and Shawty are a part of Bishop, but I'm a part of the show too. So you can't use the platform and then try to turn around and shit on me. It's what it is. Her fight, once again, is August the 15th. Please help her sell out this arena. But nobody in my family wanted me to say anything. My friends didn't want me to say anything. But if I have to stand alone, she can't keep disrespecting me. I'm not doing that with her at all. So I feel like I've covered all the bases. I'm over the question. I'm over her. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go see her fight. And it's what it is. It's dead. It's dead to me. All right? Anything? What up, CC girl? Girl, I'm not salty. I promise you. I'm not. I wouldn't go if you gave me that ticket. Yeah, she threatened. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she sent threats through people that I work with. Thank you, New York. But yeah, it's done for me. Thank y'all. I love y'all. ATL Beyond. Big shout out to our syndication markets. Definitely appreciate y'all. Riding. I did not want it to turn into this woman to woman. I just wanted to know, I mean, how long are you going to do what's going on? And this man at some point has to respect you enough to get you out of, this situation. It really didn't come from a place of being mean. It's something that we pretty much wanted to know. So, I honestly thought when I met her that she was a beautiful young girl. I don't think that she's an ugly girl. I am proud of what she's been able to accomplish in her career. And I've lived longer than her. And it's what it is. So, yeah. Once again, last advertisement. August 15th, State Farm Arena. Please go see her fight. Okay? All right. Anything y'all want to ask me? I think this is my first or second live that I ever did. Layla Ali is very classy.